Yeah, hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to class. Welcome to class. Wow, it's an awesome time being here. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I do really appreciate this. I really appreciate this. So, my name is Vincent Ayobami Olukoya. Yes, I am a fashion designer and I am a startup fashion business coach. So if you're joining me from anywhere you are, I'm a, I'm a YouTuber in Nigeria. Yes, I'm a fashion designer, and at the same time, I run this channel. So this evening or anytime you're watching this video, this channel, anytime you are streaming this channel, I want to tell you that this channel is strictly for people that really want to grow their business, especially startup fashion designers that wants to grow their business. That is what this channel is really meant for. So you'll be seeing videos that will be one way or the other just talking about business growth. Yes, that is the aim, that is the goal of this video. The video is just I mean, this channel is just to talk to you, as in, share things relating to how to grow your business as a business owner, as a fashion designer. And please don't mind the way I'm sweating here. Yes, this place is somehow, there is heat somehow here, so I need to also at least just make sure that I'm okay. The goal is to make sure that at least you are hearing me and you are getting what I am really sharing with you. So tonight, or anytime you are watching this video, just like I said, I'll be sharing something with you that, yes, some of you are already doing that, but I feel there are still some people that are not doing it the way it should be. I feel there are some people that are not doing it the way it should be. Now, majority of us are on social media, as in bulk of us are on social media, and what we really want to do on social media is just to make sure that we make sales. That is what a lot of us are doing on social media. Yes, we want to make sales. Yes, it is nice you make sales. However, I think there are some few things you need to really do if really you want to make sales on social media. Thank you so much for joining. Please, anywhere you're joining, kindly let me know. Kindly drop it in the comment section so that I will know where you're joining from. So, like I was trying to say, a lot of us, we are on social media. Basically, what some of us are on social media for is just to come and make sales. However, there are some certain things you need to do if really you want to make sales on social media. There are some things you need to do. You don't just, a baby, when you give birth to a baby, the baby don't just start walking immediately. There are processes. The baby will have to learn how to sit down, by lying down on his or her back. If the baby will learn how to crawl, the baby, the first baby step the baby will take, the baby will even fall down. The baby will fall down, stand up again, then before he or she can proceed to whatever he or she wants to do. So the same thing is also applicable when you want to make sales on social media. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll be sharing personal experience. I'll be sharing my own experience with you. What I've gone through as a fashion designer. Like I said, I'm a startup fashion designer. Probably I should just show you I work from my house. Yes, I work from one of the rooms in my house. You can see this is one of my machines at the back. Let me show you something as well. You can see the back as well. You can see this, that's my table. You can see. So when I tell you that this is what I do, I am not lying. I am showing you, I am telling you the truth. So, and that is why you need to really follow me, because I'll be sharing my own personal experience and how I'm able to really grow my business, how I'm able to really make sales on all platforms. There is no day I don't make sales. It might not be on Facebook. Majority of my audience, I can even say they are even from Facebook. Majority of my audience, I channel them from Facebook to my WhatsApp. So I'll be sharing with you how you can also do that. Yes, I'll be sharing with you how you can also do that. So understanding how to sell, understanding how to make sales on social media, that is what I'll be talking about. However, for me to really talk about making sales on social media, there are some certain things I would also love to really share with you. Yes, there are some few things I would really love to share with you. Making sales on social media, there are some I used to tell people that there is this principle that you need to make sure you pass through. The know, like, and trust, the KLT principle. See, that principle is a principle you don't want to joke with. It's a principle you don't want to joke with. For you to make sales on social media, you need to follow those 3 principles. Now, those 3 principles actually falls under strategies that I'll be talking about. I said the know, like, and trust. But the know, like, and trust actually, you can, for you to be able to really achieve that, for you to be able to really get that, you need to do some certain things for people to know you, for people to like you, and for people to trust you. So you need to make sure you do these things that I want to talk about. Now, social media, as the name implies, is actually for you to just go online, go and socialize, go and network with people, go and meet people. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they did not create those platforms for you to come and make sales. No, they did not. They only created that platform for you to just come around, come and while away your time, come and play, connect with new people, old friends in primary school, old friends in secondary school, your university days. That is what they want you to do. Now, as in, smart people like you and me now turn Facebook to a place whereby we are making money. Now, why do we have to do that? We are buying data to go on Facebook. We are buying data to go on Instagram. So how will I be buying data to come on a platform and I'm not making money from it? No. So smart people like you and me, they decided to do what they are doing at the moment, which is to make sales, which is to sell online. I was having a discussion with someone yesterday night around, I think around 10:30 p.m. She was sharing with me how a particular guy on Instagram did a course online and made close to 2 million naira just training people. How did he get to meet those people he sold to? He met them online, on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. So he made about 2 million naira on that platform. I am not exempted as well. I have made, as in the millions of naira, selling on Facebook and WhatsApp. Yes, the millions of naira I'm talking about is not just one day, please. I've made millions of naira selling on social media. So the same thing is also applicable to you. And that is why I want to share with you how you can also make money on social media, how you can sell on social media. So now, for you to sell on social media, you need to learn how to structure, one, your timeline, your page, your Facebook or your Instagram page. There's something we call optimization. You need to learn how to optimize your page. Is your page, when a new person get in touch with your page, get in contact with your page, what is the first impression that you give them about your page? That is actually one of the most important thing you need to do. I see a lot of people on Facebook, they allow all sort of people to tag them on different posts. They don't post on their timeline. You see them sharing all sort of posts on their timeline. It is wrong. You're not optimizing your page by doing that. People will only come around and just see you as a joker. They'll just come to your page, just come and maybe just come. Oh, this place is a dumping site. A will tag you, B will tag you, C will tag you, all sorts of posts. It is wrong. Learn how to optimize. When someone comes on your timeline, they should be able to really say, okay, this is what you do. Majority don't have a Facebook cover page. They don't have a cover post. They just leave it there. You see someone that is a fashion designer or someone that is a business coach that is using the picture of a car as his or her profile picture. You are using the image, you are using the picture of a mannequin as your profile picture. Yes, I understand that you are a fashion designer. But then, you being a fashion designer doesn't mean that you can't look professional. For crying out loud, you are a fashion professional. So you should look it. There are a lot of things that you need to put into consideration, if you really want to sell on your social media platform. Some people will say, don't be too serious. Oga, be serious. Gone are the days that you don't judge a book by its cover. People judge book by its cover now. There was one of the things I do for people is to help people to register their company. So there was a day on a particular group, some people were making comments about company registration and the like. I went there to go and drop comments. Someone came around to come and tackle my comments. I don't involve in such a thing. I just clicked on the person's name to go and look at his wall. I saw that what this person is doing, he doesn't even have any evidence that he has been doing this for people. And he's there trying to really tackle me. I just looked at the person, then I just moved on. People, when you make comments at times on people's wall, on people under a particular person's post, do you know the number of people that has clicked your name to go and see your wall? Now, I'm already giving you tips on how to make sales. So you make sure that your wall is well arranged. Your wall is okay. You make sure that your wall, everything on your wall can easily portray who you are to people. That is it. So I'll be talking about 5 major things you should really do if you want to make sales on your timeline. You want to make sales using social media. Now, I've talked about the fact that content is one of the things that you can use to make sales. Content is one major thing that can get people to really know you, then like and trust you. Now, I'll be telling you those kind of content you should share on your timeline. Now, the first content you share on your timeline should be an educational post. Educational post. Now, what do I mean by educational post? For instance, you sell, okay, you can see that I've been sweating since. And my target audience, or probably those selling this particular handkerchief, they should, I had to fold this. I had to fold this to use it. Some people will just squeeze it and use it. Now, as someone that is selling this particular handkerchief, your content should be how to use this handkerchief and what this handkerchief is meant for. You should tell me how to use it, what it is meant for, how to maintain it. When you are doing a post, don't be so self-centered. Don't be so selfish that all you're just after is just collect people's money and go. No. Learn to educate them on how to use what you are selling to them. Learn to teach them to use learn to teach them how to use it. Tell them why they need this thing. It is not all the time that you go out there to probably be telling them, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. No, it's wrong. Learn to teach them, learn to educate them. When you educate them more, it's, it makes them feel that, okay, this person really cares about us. This person is really concerned about us. It shouldn't just be about, okay, you just want to sell alone. No, it shouldn't be like that. Learn to always make sure you teach them how to use what you are selling to them. For instance, you are a fashion designer. Maybe you make you sew Ankara, you sew all those German fabric and the likes. One of the things you can do is to teach them how to maintain an Ankara fabric, how to maintain a German fabric. You are sewing for them. You should be able to teach them how to maintain it in such a way that it won't get spoiled easily. That is one way. That is one thing you need to learn how to do. Learn to educate your audience if you want to really make sales. When you keep educating them, they begin to get glued to you. They begin to really know who you are. That is one. Then number two, learn to share motivational posts. Learn to share motivational posts. Listen, there are people that are online. What they are really going through, you don't want to be in their shoe. That particular post that you are sharing with them can mean a lot to them. When you share motivational or inspirational posts, it shows that, okay, you really care about them as well. Like I said, don't only share posts that signifies come and buy, come and buy, come and buy alone. Learn to also share posts that, inspire them, motivate them, encourage them. I believe you're getting what I'm explaining to you. Then I've mentioned two things now. Then the third way at which you can make sales is also when you share information with them. Share something informative. It is not only sales post. You have access to a particular information that you've confirmed that this information is real. This information is genuine. Learn to share it with them. You are building a bond by doing that with them. You are building a bond if you always do all those things with them. It shouldn't just be about the money you want to collect from them. Like I said, you are trying to do three things with them. You're trying to build, you're trying to let them know you, like you, and trust you. So whenever you're sharing such information with them, make sure that the information has been confirmed. Don't just share information, okay, probably you picked it from a blog. The blog has not confirmed it. You just decide, okay, boom, you want to go and share it. I run a business school, Rocher Business School, and in the business school, we teach fashion designers, how to grow a sustainable business. During the last year, I shared some information with them at the business school. The information, I know the information is very genuine, but then I shared the information with them. Some of them pick the information, while some did not pick the information. Some ignored the information. Guess what happened? Those that picked the information, they got selected to win a grant worth $5,000. Information. But then the information was confirmed. Some of them went with the information, while some of them ignored the information. So I've been able to really do that myself. I've been able to really build that community that I share information with them. You can't force everybody to like or to do whatever you ask them to do. So I did that with them. Some of them picked it up, some of them did not pick it up. But that doesn't stop me from sharing valuable information with them. And that is what I'm also doing with you here. Sharing valuable information with you. So, like I said, I've mentioned 3 things already. How you can let people to know, like, and trust you. Now, it is when that circle is complete, that is when they can easily say, okay, this is my ATM, punch their pin in the ATM, in the probably the POS or ATM machine to make sales, for them to buy from you. So I've talked about educational content, motivational content, informative content. Just make sure you give them good information. Excuse me, please. Make sure you give them good information. Then the next thing you do, they say all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Share entertaining posts with them also. Yes, share entertaining posts with them also. I tell people, I share, jokes, I share some comedy skits on my timeline and the likes. However, whenever I'm sharing those comedy skits or whenever I'm sharing those jokes, I make sure that one way or the other again, they still bring out another thing from it. They learn from it again. That is how I do my own thing. I share entertaining posts, but that entertaining post, I make sure that at least they also learn something again from it. So, don't be too serious, but then make sure, another thing I would want you to do, though this is not part of what I am telling you, this is not part of what I plan to really tell you. Learn how to also have a content calendar. I have some few people that does that. Madam Olu, my very good friend Olufuke Temiye, she does that for people. She can help you create a content calendar. She's an accountability coach. She does that for you. She can do that for you. She's very good at that. So, when you have a content calendar, you know when you want to share educative posts, you know when to share informative posts, you know when to share entertaining posts. When you do that, it helps you a lot. It helps you to know what you need to do at the right time. So after you have done all those things, if you notice, I did not talk about selling. I did not talk about sales. After you have done all those things, education, information, motivation, entertaining, that is when you now talk about sales. Sales shouldn't be all you talk about on your timeline. As a matter of fact, sales should be probably just about 10% of what you do on your timeline. However, whenever you are sharing your educative post, make sure that you channel it in such a way that people will know that this is what you do. And you also do it, you also write it in the post in such a way that you let them know that you can do that for them. It is not all the time that you just say, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. There is a way you can share an educative post with them that in the contents of the post, it will signify that you can do this for them and they will still come to you. So you want to make sales, do these 5 things that I talked about. Educative posts, informative posts, entertaining posts, and motivational posts. Make sure you post it. Then sales. Talk about sales. When you're talking about sales, when you're talking about your products, you don't just talk, okay, come and buy this. Talk about the benefits that product will give them. When I tell people why they need to register their business, why they need to sow with me, today I was at the mall, I was talking to somebody. I never knew that the person was actually a professor in one of those top universities in Nigeria. By the time I was talking, I was sharing some few things with him. He was listening to me. He was just nodding his head. He was just nodding his. Before I knew it, it was like, okay, can I have your contact? Blah 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 blah, and the likes. During the course of our conversation, I have sold to him. During the course of our conversation, I made him understand that if you bring your fabric, or I get the fabric for you to sew for you, I made him understand that you get your job even before the time I promise that you are going to get your job. For instance, if I'm sewing for you, I give you a 2 weeks deadline. I make sure it is ready before that 2 weeks. So I sell speed. While we were talking, I was able to sell that to him. The next thing, he collected my number from me. Tomorrow, I'm going to follow up on him. That is it. If you want to make sales, you just need to be strategic in the way you do your things. You just need to be strategic. It is not all the time that you just go online to just go and be shouting, come and buy from me. No, people will not buy. You just need to be strategic. If you're not strategic, it will be so hard for you to really get whatever you want to get done. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification icon so that anytime I post any video here, you'll be among the first set of people to watch it. Like, share, and drop your comments under any video. You can ask your question. I will respond to your questions. Ask your questions. I will respond to your questions. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful week ahead.